Dividing by a fraction. When I was in school, we learned an algorithm to do this, which involved keeping the first number the same, changing division to multiplication, finding the reciprocal of the second number, and then multiplying across, and pretty much it works if you remember all of those steps absolutely correctly, but who knows why it works? I find a much better method, which I only learned much more recently after graduating college, is to use the grouping method of division, where the number in each group is 3/4. And our question is, how many groups are there? So in other words, how many groups of 3/4 are there in 6? So let's go ahead and divide these into quarters. So I have 6 holes, 6 circles. I'm dividing them into quarters. And so my question is, how many 3/4 are there in 6? So I'm going to go ahead and color code this a little bit. Here's 1 3/4. Here's a second 3/4. Here's a third 3/4. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are 8 3/4 in 6. Indeed, my answer matches that crazy weird algorithm that is so easy to mess up because is it the reciprocal of this one or this one? I don't know. Let's do another example. 7 divided by 2/3. So I have 7 circles. I need to divide them into thirds. So here's my thirds. It's like a peace sign. Each of these 7 holes is being divided into 3. And now the way I'm going to ask my question is, how many groups of, so the number of groups is unknown, how many groups of 2/3 are there in 7? So here's one group of 2/3, a second group of 2/3, a third, a fourth, a fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Ooh, and now there's only 1 2/3 there. 1 is half of 2. Sorry, there's only 1/3 here, and I want 2/3. So that means I only have half of what I need. So my answer is going to be 10. There's 10 2/3, and there's half a 2/3 left because there's only 1/3 left, which is half of a 2/3. So let's go ahead and compare that to our funky algorithm. Keep the same number, multiply by the reciprocal of the second number. Put my denominator here, multiply across. 7 times 3 is 21. 1 times 2 is 2. And 21 over 2 is the same as 20 over 2 and 1 over 2, which is the same as 10 and a half. So my answer matches.